All right. Welcome back to WMMA now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a special fight preview. Now I'm not going to go into my normal big, long, extended breakdowns because I'm not covering one, but two fights in this fight preview. So we're going to Las Vegas, Nevada this Friday for the Professional Fighters League PFL playoffs, 2019 event number 7. We're going to the lightweight division for both of these ladies' fights, 155 pounds. First up is Sarah Kaufman taking on Larissa Pacheco. Now Kaufman's coming in 21-4, having won her last 4 fights. Pacheco's coming in 12-3, coming off a win preceded by 2 losses. Kaufman is the older fighter, 34 years to 25. Pacheco is going to be the taller fighter, 5'7", 255 for Kaufman. And Pacheco is going to have a 2-inch reach advantage, 69 inches to 67. Now, both of these fighters are former bantamweights. And I would say that whether they fought at bantamweight or all the way up here at lightweight, my pick would be the same. I'm going with Kaufman. Having watched both of these fighters fight enough times, I have not seen Larissa Pacheco do a single thing that Sarah Kaufman doesn't do better. Pacheco's a fairly well-rounded fighter, but Kaufman is just that much better of a well-rounded fighter. Kaufman came up, she was probably the best bantamweight in the world outside the UFC when she got the offer from the PFL to go all the way up to lightweight. She is the favorite in this fight by far, and frankly, I get it. There's just nothing about Pacheco that I can see that says she's going to beat Sarah Kaufman. Now, granted, this is MMA. Anything can happen. But Kaufman's a huge favorite, and deservedly so. So my pick for this one is for Sarah Kaufman to win. Now, the next fight is going to be the main event of the evening, and to me, it is by far the more interesting fight, just because both of these fighters have a lot less experience, and each one of them is mostly fairly one-dimensional. And we're looking at Kayla Harrison versus Jenna Fabian. Harrison's coming in 5-0. Fabian coming in 2-1, with a loss sandwiched between 2 wins. The last win coming over Moriel Charneski via TKO at the quarterfinals. And whereas Kayla Harrison coming in off a win at the same event over Morgan Fryer via key lock submission. Looking at the stats, Fabian's older fighter by a year, 30, to Harrison's 29. Fabian is 1 inch taller than Harrison, 5'9" to 5'8". Now, where Fabian has a big advantage is in the reach department, 74 inches to 65.5 for Kayla Harrison. So you're looking at almost a 10-inch reach, like 9-inch reach advantage, 8.5, 9. So a huge reach advantage for the striker, Genah Fabian. Now, Fabian's a striker. She's very long, very rangy, and she's got some nice pop in her hands. Okay? I mean, she... excuse me. She floored Moriel Charneski in her last fight. As I was saying, she floored Charneski in her last fight. Charneski did not have a chance. Now, if she can use that length, if she can use that reach against the judoka Harrison and can keep Harrison on the outside, Harrison can be in for a long night. However, if Harrison can get in past the strikes of Fabian, can get inside on Fabian, she can use her judoka to get her to the ground, in which case Fabian will be in for a long night or possibly short night looking at the submission skills of Harrison. So, as I said, this is by far a more interesting fight. And my pick, I got to go with the favorite, Harrison, here. When it's two one-dimensional fighters, a striker versus a grappler, I generally go with the grappler because grapplers can generally pick up enough striking to get the fight to where they want it to be. It's a lot harder for a striker to learn enough ground techniques to either A, beat the takedown and stay on their feet, or excuse me, A, beat the takedown and stay on their feet, or B, get up off their back often enough and stay up on their feet long enough to get the win. So in a battle of striker versus grappler, I usually favor the grappler, which I'm doing here, and I'm favoring Kayla Harrison. Which brings us to what would be the final, which will take place in December, which would be Harrison versus Sarah Kaufman. And this one, and that one, well, we'll wait and see what happens before I do a preview on that potential fight. All right, so there you have it, guys. The PFL playoffs for the women's lightweight division. Those are my picks. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Who are you picking? In the meantime, likes are always appreciated. Let other people know about the channel and the video. And hey, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to WMMA now, the best, fastest growing women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. And hit that bell for notifications. We'll see you next time.